In today's video, we're covering the $5,000 Doge stimulus check because this is making quite the stir in the media. Look at this from Forbes. Will you get a Trump Doge dividend check? You may be shocked by who doesn't qualify. And look at this from USA Today. Could $5,000 Doge stimulus checks really happen? So, let me tell you what's going on, and then I'll give you my prediction. It all started when James Fishback, a CEO of an investment firm, posted this on his X account. He proposed that Trump and Elon Musk should announce a Doge dividend, a tax refund check sent to every taxpayer, funded exclusively with a portion of the total savings delivered by Doge. Now check this out. Fishback outlined his plan in a 4-page report, explaining how he arrived at the $5,000 check amount. Doge is reportedly hoping to save $2 trillion by cutting expenses. If you take 20% of those savings, that's $400 billion, and divide that by 79 million U.S. households, it would mean a $5,000 check per tax-paying household. But the catch, who gets left out? Fishback suggests that only 79 million households would receive this check, but the U.S. has about 130 million households. So who would be left out? Low-income Americans. Why? Because only people who pay federal income tax in 2025 would receive the money. Many lower-income Americans don't make enough money to pay federal income taxes, meaning about 1/3 of households wouldn't get this money. Fishback argues that this would incentivize people to work and boost labor force participation. Would this be inflationary? Fishback claims the $5,000 Doge stimulus checks would not be inflationary because tax-paying households are more likely to save rather than spend the Doge dividend. If you ask me, I'd be skeptical of that. That's just my opinion. And Elon Musk responded to Fishback's post, saying he would check with President Trump. Then Musk told Trump about it. Now take a look at this. There's even consideration of a new concept where 20% of Doge savings go to American citizens and 20% goes toward paying down debt. Trump commented on this saying, "The numbers are incredible, Elon. So many billions of dollars, hundreds of billions, and we're thinking about giving 20% back to American citizens and 20% to paying down debt." But how much has Doge actually saved? All of this hinges on Doge saving $2 trillion, so is that even happening? If you go to the government's website, Doge has officially saved an estimated $55 billion. These savings come from fraud reduction, contract cancellations and renegotiations, asset sales, grant cancellations, workforce reductions, and regulatory savings. However, that $55 billion figure is being disputed. Some sources argue the real savings are closer to $8.6 billion. One glaring example, Doge incorrectly reported an $8 billion savings on a contract when the correct number was actually $8 million. When Doge later corrected the mistake, they did not decrease their overall $55 billion savings estimate. There were also cases of triple counting contracts, leading to $2 billion in overstated savings. When asked for clarification, the White House, Elon Musk, and Doge declined to comment, but they did fix those errors. To be fair, Musk has acknowledged this, stating, "Doge is not perfect. Some of the things I will say will be incorrect and should be corrected." Now let's be clear. Do I believe a lot of government spending is wasteful or corrupt? Yes, absolutely. It would be hard to find someone who doesn't believe that, at least to some extent. Here's a video clip of Trump pointing out specific examples of wasteful spending, and you tell me what you think.
$10 million for Mozambique voluntary medical male circumcisions. $10 million for circumcisions in another country. $9.7 million for UC Berkeley to develop a cohort of Cambodian youth with enterprise-driven skills. In other words, let's teach them something about enterprise. What about our people? Can't we teach them about enterprise? $2.3 million for strengthening independent voices in Cambodia. $32 million to the Prague Civil Society Center, which is a very liberal group of people. Wonder how much of that money came back to the people that approved it. $14 million for improving public procurement in Serbia. $486 million to the Consortium for Elections and Political Process Strengthening, including $22 million for inclusive and participatory political process in Moldova.
So, as you can see, there's a lot of waste going on, and most likely, corruption. Politicians approve these funds, and then some of that money may circle back to them in some way. Trump and Doge are targeting these types of items, trying to cut them and redirect a portion to taxpayers as a Doge dividend. Here is my prediction. Will this actually happen? I don't think so. Here is why. Because this would need to be approved by Congress, and honestly, it doesn't stand a chance. The Republicans have a slim majority in the House and Senate, whereas the Democrats won't support this. They're not going to cut climate and social initiatives just to fund Trump's plan. And even some Republicans won't support it, especially the fiscal hawks, who are always against new spending or tax cuts that aren't balanced. Even if you believe this wouldn't affect the deficit, good luck selling that idea to the Republican fiscal hawks and getting their votes. So my final thought on this is that don't get your hopes up. I'm telling you this sincerely. I just don't want people thinking these $5,000 Doge dividend checks are happening, because realistically, they won't pass Congress. I'll keep you updated on this situation. Subscribe for more updates. Thanks for the support, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.